Welcome back to Hickory Flat Farms. If you're just tuning in, well, we're on the jail hunt. We're hunting for our inmate pigs, and turns out they're at the neighbor's. My neighbor Dennis caught them and put them in his pen. So we're not at Hickory Flat Farms, where you should be, pigs. So I'm gonna get my neighbor with his trailer, Ed. Not the famous Mr. Ed, the super cool, great neighbor, Mr. Ed Cherry. Good dude. So we're gonna get these pigs back in the trailer and haul them back to Casa. Here we go. All right, there goes the chariot that brought the wayward pigs home. They were way over there, over yonder. So let's walk down and see what's going on. All right, Valentino's in the shade here. Let me get him out. All right, cow's back in his spot. Pigs are getting water. Back living and loving in their own little pen. I yet again modified the electrics. There we go. Hopefully we'll have a better solution this time. I'm gonna wire that wire to that wire. There we go. We'll see what happens. I would appreciate input. So I have a hot wire running down the edge here so it keeps them from rooting at the base. They roll mud on it pretty regular. I have to check it pretty much every day. Goes all the way around the outside, all the way over there, comes around the back there. It's on insulators on the post there, comes all the way across here, attaches there as it comes down through there nice and clear. I staked in that feeder because they were grounding it out with a feeder, and comes out here. And I've got this so I can actually open the gate, so I moved that out farther, so that's just there. And the pigs are enjoying their water. It's a hot day, but they're enjoying that cool mud, so I'm gonna give them a little more water here in a little while. But they're back home after their adventures. Thank goodness. It just makes me worry when the pigs go and play. You can have problems. Oh. You just never know what's going to happen. Mr. Valentino is going to go eat. I think my work is paused for the moment. Never done, but at least paused. Get you something to eat there, boss man. Well, they went to the neighbor's farm that way. Isn't that something? Well, we'll see what happens. Oh. It's Happy Sunday. So spent from 8 in the morning or so until 2:30 trying to get the pigs in. Benefit of experience: feed and water if they're hungry. You put them in the front of the trailer and just leave them alone. Guess where they're going to go? Eventually, just leave them be and let that go. But of course, it didn't start that way. It was the over 50 rodeo because all my neighbors are my age. So myself, Ed, and Dennis, and I hate we don't have video, but kind of tough and you might say dirty environment. There's a bit of poo. There's a little bit of mud. There's a kind of a, anyway, not camera friendly, and didn't have a videographer. So sorry if that happens again. We'll try to do it. I don't know what else to say. Suffice it to say, it did not go well. Not well. Um, Logistically, we were strong. The operation was going well. There was a success in the order of operation. We got the trailer, got the tractor. We moved it over there with the truck, put everything in place, opened the doors, did blocking, got a backer board to help to corral the pigs, and they don't want to be corralled. They're not interested. They want to lay in the shade. It's hot. They're thirsty. So yeah, I went home, got a bunch of feed in a big bucket, put it in the very front of the trailer, brought a big bucket of water, put it in the front in a low pan where they could see it. We left all the backing things where it would funnel them into the truck, and they just went in on their own. I came home because I'd been out all morning, hadn't had anything but a cup of coffee, had a sandwich. While I'm having a sandwich, my neighbor, I told them that two had already gone in there and they were eating. I was going to get a sandwich and come back because I was about to fall over. And temperature is probably 90 something degrees. So anyway, long story short, they went on their own. My neighbor closed them in, locked them in, sent me a text, brought them home. My neighbor brought them over. Such wonderful people. I can't say enough about how the farming community on this road and in and around the area has been so supportive. I'm thankful, super thankful for that. We are as a family thankful for, I can tell you, because those pigs could have caused problems. So went over the design of all the different portions I showed on the video just a minute ago, and man, that's significant. It's uh, it's got to stay plugged in. It's got to have 3 layers. We've got wire in certain sections. That's really one good layer, and then we've got 2 layers of fence in between the fence and actual escaping into the area down by the barn. So I've got toes crossed too. You can't see it. We'll see. I'm going back down in just a minute and going to look after them again. I'm going to give them some more food because they're pigs, you know, and that's how that goes. And I'm going to give an after actions review here of the orders of operation and what we've done. Op order was retrieve pigs from the neighbors. I got a note yesterday before I went to the track meet or went to the cross country meet from the neighbor, and he said that just would work on it in the morning, meet him around 8. He'd already had them in a pen when I showed up this morning. It's so nice. And then we gathered up down there. So just, you can't make pigs do anything. You'd probably need 20 guys to try to get them in there in these loops and lassos and things. Food and water, just let them sit for a while, get hungry and hot. They'll go in the shade in the trailer. They'll have water and they'll have food. That's my insight for today. Isn't that genius? And you don't get covered in poo and have to take a big, long scrubbing shower. Dough. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. Glad to have you. And there you go. Don't chase pigs. We'd love you to like and subscribe. Have a good one.